Welcome back, gentlemen, to part 2 of round 1 of King of My Hill. So best of luck, guys. And first up, we've got our friend the Hammer in the Civic against Taylor. Taylor's in the lead as we come around that first bend there. Down the hill, Hammer's going around in circles. Taylor into the right hander. Nice driving line. Sticks to the wall. Takes a win, and there's Hammer just coming in now. Race 2, change lane. Taylor into the lead, into the left hander. Sprinting down the hill there into the right hander. Hammer in it now, and Hammer's coming in just into your picture now, and it takes second. So that's Taylor moving on. Next up, we've got Andy, Sean Matthews in that blue Civic, who's in second place. Taylor's in the lead in that Stingray, and he takes the win. And there's the Civic just rolling in now. Not the best of races there for Andy. Race 2, change lane. Taylor again into the lead. Much better start to this part than the first one. Into the right hander. Still Taylor in the lead. He's spinning around in circles. Is he fluffed it? No, he's held on. Just showboating. And there's Andy now finishing. We've got LD in the C4 against Taylor in the Lambo. Taylor in the lead. C4's trying to get around the outside there, but Taylor's blocked him off. Into the last corner. It's close. LD's all over Taylor, but he manages to hold on. Takes the win. Change lane. Race 2. Taylor into the lead again. It's that left hander. C4 there. He's not giving up though to the right hander. Taylor just got to hold on now, spinning. Is he going to do enough? Just managed to hold back. LD there, well done. Now we've got Nick in the BMW against Taylor in the Impala, I think it is, in the green. Nick in the lead still, and he takes first win. And Taylor's just coming in now. Finish the race. Race 2, switch lanes. This side is Taylor, and then Nick Watty in the lead there in the BM. Just come around the first bend, down that long straight there. He's pulling away. Taylor's nowhere to be seen into the right hander. Just doing a bit of sliding on that to get to the finish line, and he'll be moving on. We've got Scooter in the Camaro against Taylor in the BMW, and Taylor just in the lead there as we come around that first bend. The Scooter there's just slid sideways, lost some ground. Taylor's coming into the finish. He takes the first win. Change lane. Taylor this side there in the green, into that left bend. Sprinting down the hill there, Scooter's trying to catch up with him. Taylor's losing it. Scooter's got his chance. Is he going to make it? No, he helps Taylor get back on straight, and he moves on to the next round. We've got Rich G in the Blue Jag on this side. It's Taylor in the Stingray on the outside. And the Blue Jag there in the lead, dominating into the right hander. Down to the finish line, and Rich G takes first win. Change lanes. The white Taylor, Rich G in the lead there as we come around that first bend. Ooh, nearly lost control there, but Taylor helped him back on his wheels. He's still holding the lead, and Taylor's messed it up there, had a chance but blew it, and Rich G will be moving on. Daddy Shark now in the grey Jaguar against the SP2 of Taylor, which is not doing very well. The Jaguar is flying though, and Daddy Shark will be happy with that race. Kept the driving line and whooped Taylor's ass. Change lane. The Jaguar there, straight into the lead again. He's going sideways now, he's going to power slide it around the corner. Shouldn't be messing about too much because Taylor's coming. He blocks him off. Says no thanks, and Daddy Shark will be moving on to the next round. Got Neil FC then in the Datsun, who just flew into the lead there against Garney of Taylor. Taylor's hit the wall, gives the chance there for the Datsun to make some ground, and he's all over the place, but he's loving it, and he takes the win. And unfortunately there's Taylor on his roof yet again. And to the lead there's the Datsun again with Neil. Just doing a bit of sliding again there into that right hander. Taylor's not going to catch him, I don't think. And Neil takes one completely, and he'll be moving on to the next round. Taylor's pulled up. Got Benny D in the Evo, who took the lead over the Mercedes A-Class. Taylor, and it's still Benny D into that right hander. He's put his foot down, he's flying, and he takes the win across the line. Change lane, race 2. The A-Class into the lead this time. Not the best start there by Benny D. Come around that first corner. Taylor's still got the lead into the right hander. Benny D's not far behind, he's trying to find a way. Nope. Taylor holds on. Change lane again. Final race. And this time it's Benny D just manages to cut Taylor off there and just give him some power. Puts his foot down. He's flying to the finish line, and Benny D will be moving on to the next round. So now we've got Taylor against Taylor. Liam Taylor in RS600 in blue against Skyline with his dad Taylor, and Liam was absolutely taking mickey out of his dad on this first race. He's even riding the wall, look, turns around, goes back in reverse, and where's the dad just getting to the line now. That's 2 Skylines so far, a bit of disappointment. Really not impressed with them this time round. Taylor taking advantage over it. He's gone in reverse again, just taking the mick out of his dad so you can see him face on. And there he goes, rolls past the line, and his dad's on his roof again. Now we've got Sharky and that Datsun who's in the lead. He's spun round there, but he's still got the lead. Come around that last corner. A little bit of wall clip there, but he holds on. Sharky takes the first win. Change lane. He ran that first bend, and Sharky was in the second, but he's took the lead now after Taylor flips it. His Corvette onto the roof. Sharky takes the win. They'll be moving on. We've got Tux McBee there in the white S2000. Got Taylor in the Datsun 340Z. He's not doing very well, but Tux McBee's flying. Nicely handled into the last corner, down to the finish line. Takes the win. Taylor. Race 2. Better start this time from Taylor, but the S2000 there, Tux McBee's fouled his foot, and he's put it down into the right hander. Ooh, a little bump there, but he's done enough. Taylor's too far behind to do anything. Tux McBee takes the win. We've got Enosh out in the Tesla, who's flew into the lead there into that left hander against one of the Kappa Beetles. Taylor into the right hander. We should see all the Kappa Beetles in action today. And the first time it's not done very well. Race 2. Enoch out again into the lead in that Tesla. It's pretty fast into that first corner. He spun round, needs to sort that corner out really, slides into the last corner. He used to be putting his foot down there, but Taylor has not done enough and he's not going to be moving on. Now we've got Mayhem Sheldon in that Fiat 500 that's flying against another one of the Kappas VWs. Sheldon there into reverse, Mayhem, and takes the first win. Pretty fast little Fiat. Switch lanes. In the Fiat 500 there, again is Mayhem of Sheldon, who's easily, comfortably winning this now. Taylor's nowhere to be seen. Sheldon just brings a little Fiat home and takes the win and moves on. Next up, we've got Paddy Cakes in the red Audi on this side against another one of the VW bugs, and again it's not proving to be very good, but Paddy Cakes is flying. She comes into the finish line and easily wins that first race. Change lane. Paddy Cakes again into the leader. The VW races are not doing very well. Not as impressed with them as have been before, and down to the finish line. Paddy Cakes is flying, no problem, no effort. And again, Taylor was on his roof, and he should know this track better by now, because West Coast and that RX-7 flies into the lead. Spun around a bit there. Taylor's tried to get around that K4 racer, but he's not going to find it this time, and he helps West Coast on his way to victory. Race 2. West Coast in the blue. Left-hander sprints down the hill, easily into that right-hander. Nicely driven, really got a bit of wall there, but it takes the win easily and moves on. I've got F and Ram in the back CRX on this side as he takes the lead. As we come into that first corner, it's the Dodge Viper of Taylor. Into the second corner, Taylor's rolling over, I think now, a bit out of camera. F and Ram takes the first win and Taylor stopped. Change lane, race 2. Taylor into the lead, into that left-hander. Better this time. Oh, just about manages to hold on there. The little bump from F and Ram. Taylor takes the win. It's all square into the final race. And it's neck and neck as come around that first corner. But it's just Taylor's just been ejected from the track by F and Ram. It's thrown him off the track and then comes flying home to take the win. I don't think we see Taylor again in that vehicle. It's gone. We've got Queen Annie in the MX-5, who's in the lead against the K4 racer in black of the Momo, and nearly caught at the end there on the MX-5 of Queen Annie, but she's done enough. Race 2. Taylor in the lead, Queen Annie on his tail, going down that long straight there. Queen Annie trying to find a way around. Is she going to find it? Good enough, good race there by Taylor this time. A bit better than the past. Race 3. The MX-5 into the lead into the left hand. As they both sprint down the hill, Taylor needs to find a way around. She's going to be out. Queen Annie's holding on. She's showboating a bit there, but she managed to hold on. A little help from Taylor. Now we've got the other half. So Queen Annie, and he's in the red yellow Ferrari in the lead. Easily does it there as he takes the win. And Taylor just rolls in to the finish line. Race 2. Taylor in this time. That's not a very good start there by King Daniel. I'm not sure what happened. He's making up ground quick. Taylor to that second corner. Too much pressure. Is King Daniel going to get around? Taylor's trying to squeeze him out. King Daniel took it at the end there to move on after a bad start. Now we've got the offspring, Prince TJ. And the red Ferrari there is in the lead. Into that right-hander. Oh, he's nearly come off, but he's somehow managed to keep it on the track and takes the first win. Don't know how he managed to hold on to that, but well done. Race 2. Taylor was in the lead, but Prince TJ's put his foot down and got around the outside into that right-hander now. Home straight. Finish line, he's holding on. No, Taylor's done exactly what just happened to him from his dad. So race 3. Ferrari into the lead there, Prince TJ around that first corner. Taylor needs to catch up to Prince TJ's pulling away. And he's going to take the win and move on to the next round. That's all three in the family. Now we've got Two Door Tommy against Taylor. Two Door Tommy into the lead into the first corner. Taylor in the yellow Lambo. Down that long straight there. Into the right-hander. Home straight to the finish line. Two Door Tommy takes the win into the second race. Taylor on this side in that Lambo. He takes the lead there. Two Door Tommy trying to get around the outside. Taylor's cut him off. It's helped Two Door Tommy back. Taylor's going to cruise to the win now if he doesn't lose it. And Two Door Tommy's coming in, but too late. Taylor takes the win, makes it square. And this time Two Door Tommy into the lead, into the left hand. He's going backwards, turn around, he's going forwards into the right hander. Taylor's trying to get round, but he's just dumped himself off the track. So Two Door Tommy takes the win. They'll be moving on. We've got Kawagi in the yellow Lancer there against Taylor, and into the first corner. Kawagi's in the lead comfortably down to the right hander. He's spinning around in circles there. He wants to finish in reverse. He takes the win. Taylor just rolls in the Skyline. And this time Taylor's in the lead in the Skyline. He's coming to that left hander. But unfortunately Kawagi there completely lost it. And Taylor didn't finish either. So into the first corner then, Taylor's in the lead. Into that right corner. Still Taylor. Is he going to make it all square? Yes, he does. Final race. Kawagi there into that left hander. It's in the lead, nice and comfortable into the right hander, but Taylor's gaining on him. Too bad there for Taylor. Lost control as he was catching up, and Kawagi moves on to the next round. We've got Jon Snow there with the Godzilla in green at the back, and Taylor in first place in the green Pagani. We come down to the finish line. Taylor takes a win. And there's Jon Snow and the Godzilla just rolling in there. And Godzilla in the lead there with John, but Taylor manages to pull around the outside of him. He's lost controls on his roof, and Jon Snow takes the win after Taylor's mistake. Third and final round. Taylor in the lead as we come to that left hander. Snow's not far behind. Taylor lost control a little bit there. Oversteering, understeering. He's lost control again. Is Jon Snow going to find a way? But Taylor holds on and he moves on to the next round. Papa D now. And the Corvette in white against the Alpine Taylor. Corvette is in the lead. Taylor's lost it. It's going sideways. Corvette's still holding on. Bit of power slide now. Is he going to make it? And no, double DNF. Re-race. Papa D into the lead. Going in reverse into that second corner. Taylor's gaining. Probably holding on. And takes a win. And Taylor pulled up early. Race 2. Papa D in the lead again. Flying down that long straight there into the right hander. Nice clean run. Keeping the driving line. Takes the win. Easily that time. Leaves Taylor in the dust. We've got the Zombie in that Mustang. Gets Taylor with the RX-7. The Mustang there much faster so far. Into that right hander to the finish line. The Zombie holds on. Takes an easy win. We're going to race 2. Change lane. This time Taylor's just edging forward, is he? Yes, he just manages to get in front of the Zombie there. He's being pushed along now though by the Zombie. He goes around the outside of Taylor's. We messed that right up. He's just got past that line and yes, he does. So he'll be moving on to the next round. And we've got TKJ in the Firebird against Taylor in the Datsun, who Taylor overtakes him on that first corner into that right hander. Taylor's flying now to the finish line and he takes the win. Unfortunately for TKJ's on the roof. Taylor again into the lead in the Datsun into that left hander. Down that long straight. into the right hander. Ooh, nearly loses it, but he holds on and he takes the win. And there's 5 over TPJ. Not the best one from him. And now we've got Lenny against another Datsun as we come around that first corner. Lenny's in the lead. It's that right hander. Evo's flying and he's wobbling a bit, but he holds on. Taylor just comes in. Not much after, but the Lancer is much faster on the acceleration. He's come around that first corner. Down that long straight. I think Taylor's had a bit of a bump and gone sideways. The Lancer's bouncing around, but he's going to hold on. Too much speed there. And Taylor once again has flipped his lid. So thanks guys for joining us. We'll be going into the next round soon. I'll keep you updated. And thanks for joining us. Cheers.